Key number 2, money management. Financial literacy is defined by Wikipedia.com as the ability to understand how money works in the world, how someone manages to earn it, how that person manages it, how he or she invests with it, and how a person donates it to help others. What is money? The broad definition of money states that money is the totality of a person's wealth. By this definition, money includes all currency, coins, and the asset that a person, an organization, or a country owns. Money is like a current. It is either flowing to you or flowing away from you, and that is why it's called currency. Money management is the act and skill of controlling and making efficient use of the wealth at your disposal. Money management is aimed at maximizing satisfaction that is derived from money by ensuring that money at disposal brings more money. People have money today and tomorrow they are broke because of lack of proper money management skills. The real problem is not the lack of money. It is with the proper management of it. Money is important in our daily lives. There are 12 reasons why you need money. Money brings comfort. Money is a difference. Money enhances standard of living. Money brings honor and respect. God wants you to have money. The wealthy rules the poor. The poor has no say in the affairs of life. A poor man's wisdom is despised. Poverty destroys the poor. Being wealthy gives you the opportunity to help others. Wealth gives social, economic, and political freedom. These are the reasons why you need money. It's important for sustenance of our physical life. Man is a material being and therefore needs money to meet his material responsibilities. The following are the ways to overcome financial pressure. If you want to overcome financial pressure that you're having right now, or to be able to prevent yourself from experiencing any such, then you've got to do the following things. Number 1, pay yourself first. Savings should be your priority. So don't just say that you will save whatever is left over at the end of the month. Deposit savings in a dedicated account as soon as you get paid. An easy, effective way to start saving is to make it your habit to deposit 10% of every income or profit that you have in the designated savings account. This works well and requires little thought. Over several years, you have a tidy sum in savings. You cannot overcome financial pressure if you can't save, if you don't pay yourself first. Remember, the little persistent drops of water can break a rock. Number 2, what you've got to do to overcome financial pressure is to have a savings plan. Savings plan is an investment in which individual or a corporate entity contributes money on a regular basis in order to reach a financial goal on a short or long-term basis. A savings plan can help you in 2 ways. It can help you to get your goals straight. You can choose the goals that are most important to you. A savings plan will help you choose your goals wisely. It will also get you financially focused. If you have got a weakness for impulse shopping and expenses, a savings plan helps you to stay focused. So if you want to go build yourself a decent house, you've got to sit down, calculate the costs. For example, you want to build a house that costs 5 million. You have to determine how long do I want this house built. If you want it to be built in 5 years, then you've got to save 1 million per annum. At the end of 5 years, this would have given you what you want to build your house, which is 5 million. This is how savings plan works. You can have a savings plan for 3 months, for 6 months, for 1 year, for 10 years, as the case may be. Another thing you've got to do is to budget every penny that you've got. A budget is a financial statement used to project future income and expenses. The budgeting process may be carried out by individuals or by companies and by nations. In summary, a budget is a plan for savings and expenditure. In other words, a budget is a plan stated in monetary terms. In personal family budget, all sources of income, which are called inflows, are identified, and expenses, which are called outflows, are planned with. In a personal or family budgeting, all sources of income are identified and expenditures are planned with the intent of matching outflows to inflows. Effective budgeting is a gateway to financial stability. This is what many people don't do. In order to maintain financial stability, you've got to learn how to budget. It takes discipline, but you can develop the habit of budgeting for your family, for your personal life, and for your organization. You can't just spend at will. You've got to have a financial plan, which is called budgeting. To overcome financial pressure or money troubles, you've got to change your spending habits. The problem people have with money is that many people lose the will to control their spending, and debt becomes a serious matter, especially when we make purchases using our credit card instead of paying cash. It becomes a matter of buying what we want instead of buying out of necessity. Debt gets out of control and goes bad when we let our spending habit become unmanageable. Changing bad spending habits is easier said than done, but it is doable. Another thing you've got to do is to question every expenditure. A reasonable amount of all of us do our expenditure without questions. To avoid going into debt or to overcome a debt, you need to question every expenditure before making it. Don't spend at impulse. Spend with a reason. If you buy things without questioning them, you buy things at the end of the day, you would have spent your money and find out you don't need those things that you bought. So if you've got to overcome financial pressure, make it a habit to question every expenditure. Another thing you've got to do is to delay gratification through delayed expenditure. The way an average man in the society spends money is such that it is done instantly, almost at the speed of light. The various financial institutions introduce tirelessly new, quicker ways of making expenditures. Well, they are not to be blamed since they are in business to make more money. The ball is in your court to play, and the way you play the ball will determine whether you will be able to manage your money or not. A good economic player will learn how not to kick the ball so quickly so you don't get broke at the end of the day. Before you spend money on goods, delay it, question it. You can delay it for a week or two or even a month. Don't be caught in the popular lies of businessmen that this is the cheapest in town. It's never true. If you delay it, you can get it cheaper, better somewhere else. Again, to overcome financial pressure, you've got to cut your expenditure. Proper management of money requires a serious financial discipline. And for you to overcome the problems of money, learn to cut your expenses to the lowest possible level. It is a popular saying that you should live within your means. But if you ever want to become wealthy, then you've got to live below your means. This is the secret to evergreen financial life.